If you want to know about your mother's work, see me tomorrow at the club. Your admirer.
Don't go there, Bianca.
Invitation. Show me your invitation or get lost. This isn't an open club, girl. Oh, I knew it. You are the invited guest of honor. Welcome, lovely young lady, to the Golden Swan Club. Please make yourself at home. Your host is on the second floor.
Bianca, over here. Long time no see. What brings you to the Golden Swan Club?
An invitation.
Oh, really? I wonder who from.
Something tells me you already know.
He's waiting for you upstairs. While you're here, try to enjoy the parties, won't you, Bianca? It's not every day someone from the middle class gets to experience this place.
This place is disgusting.
She's totally like her mother, isn't she?
Yep.
Let's go to gambling tables.
Woo! Yes. Welcome, Miss Abercrombie.
Ah, it's you! So good to see you again! Wowzers! You're one of the hardest sells I ever had to make, and you still declined me at the end. That makes an impression, you know.
Are you the one who invited me? What do you want?
Me? I didn't invite you, girlie. Not sure what you're on about. I'm just here enjoying the festivities. The Yellow Corporation sponsored all of the night's events. Apparently, they're making a special announcement just for the ears of the elite. So exciting!
I don't care.
Miss Abercrombie, this way. You're late, Sylvester.
I was just admiring the club, Mr. Yellow. Please, Miss Abercrombie, sit down.
Why did you invite me here?
Just to talk.
How do you know about my mother?
I was somewhat doubtful at first, but you truly have no memory of any of it, do you?
What are you talking about? Tell me what you know, or I'm leaving.
Go on. Take a look.
What is this? I don't remember this.
They really messed your memory up, didn't they? But to be honest, after what we went through, that's a mercy.
What?
Everything in the city was planned for us 100 years ago. We are merely the pieces being played.
What are you talking about?
But it doesn't have to be that way, Bianca. I can change the ending.
Mr. Yellow, it's about to start.
Bianca, I wanted you to be among the first to see it. The fruits of our labor. One could call it a finale of sorts.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all, the upper echelon of Capital City Society.
Your mother sacrificed her life for this project. It's only right that you're here.
My mother?
Without further ado, I present to you the future of Capital City Society.
Capital City, the last great American city after the outbreak, built in 1970 by decree of President Reginald J. Thompson, the last president of the United States. Equipped with the latest medical innovations, with large sprawling hospitals and emergency care centers, citizens of Capital City would live in safety from mutations. But time was running out, and the federal budget had been stretched thin fighting outbreaks across the states. And that was when famous American businessman Harold Yellow stepped into the picture. And out of the goodness of his heart, Mr. Harold Yellow funded the construction effort, and the city was on its way to completion. And then it happened. People from all over America traveled to Capital City looking for a new home. The great Harold Yellow accepted them all with open arms.
This part is a lie. Only those my grandfather deemed of use were let in. First his billionaire friends, then politicians, scientists, celebrity. After that, the young, the strong, those with good genes or looks. Hundreds of thousands were turned away, and hundreds of thousands died to the outbreak. My grandfather was a mass murderer.
There was work for everyone in Capital City. Harold Yellow organized it all as the first mayor of Capital City. Schools, libraries, parks, recreational centers, Capital City had enough to provide for all. All was good in Capital City. But the kindness and acceptance is a double-edged sword. Even with careful examination of every new citizen, somehow the outbreak found its way in. It took the combined manpower and expertise of the best and brightest scientists of our city to quell this outbreak. The city was saved, but it would never again be the same. Mutations lurk around every corner. Even the environment itself has begun to mutate. The once great bastion of humanity's ingenuity and a symbol of hope is rotting. The finest minds of our city have tried to cure the virus for generations, but we now know it is impossible.
Impossible? Impossible? What do you mean impossible?
That's the conclusion everyone has come to. All of our top scientists, the greatest doctors of our generation, while sworn to secrecy, it has been known for the past decade that there is no hope of eliminating the virus. They have tried for over 100 years to deal with the issues, and it's been a failure. But all hope is not lost yet.
And with the construction completed, it is now finally ready. Humanity's Tower, our salvation.
Within and beneath the tower lies a new world, housing, recreation, artificial parks, and all new Capital City. But how, you may ask, do we prevent an outbreak like what happened to Capital City? Please welcome Mr. Yellow to tell you more.
Huh?
He left a few moments ago, in case you were wondering.
Shut up.
So rude.
Friends and colleagues, it is impossible to prevent another outbreak of the population the size of Capital City. However, we have found that while the virus is incurable, it can be kept dormant with around-the-clock care. And so, I present to you our state-of-the-art life support pod. Below Humanity's Tower, we have enough pods to support the entire population of this city.
What is this?
With a program providing around-the-clock care specialized to every citizen, we can keep everyone safe and unmutated. Of course, we don't want to just keep a whole population comatose. This would be unethical. We will provide a new world for them to explore. Through state-of-the-art virtual reality, their minds will be free to wander a new earth, free to live their lives as they please. For our premium citizens of New Capital City, in addition to access to the physical city within the tower, you will also be given access to this virtual world. All will be safe in the tower. No more sickness, only safety and comfort. Welcome to the new world.
Why are you looking at me? Of course, this does sound very similar to the Eternal Gaming Cafe, doesn't it? Sure, we may have run a lot of stress tests on human subjects to see exactly what we need for these pods long term.
You greedy bastard. You're going to put all of Capital City through that?
No, I promise it's not gonna be like that.
That doesn't make it any better. You'll force an entire population into a comatose state?
That's the best part, Bianca. We won't force anyone.
You won't?
We'll be honest about everything. We will tell the people the virus can't be cured, that we can provide for them beneath the tower. No more bills, no more work, no more worries. Everyone will be free to explore the digital world. What? Waiting for me to tell you the evil plan? That I'm going to selfishly exploit these people? That I'm luring them in with false promises somehow? There has to be something wrong here. Every bone in your body must be screaming at you. Well, I'm sorry to say, Bianca. The scary man with a big corporation is not the villain this time. My grandfather and father were the evil ones. I'm trying to help everyone. Don't you see it? Why are you glaring at me like that, Bianca?
The city is in a great state of disrepair. Buildings are falling apart. Poverty and homelessness is rampant. People can't afford to see a doctor, so they become mutations. Environmental mutations have corrupted large parts of the city. Some homes aren't safe to stay in, yet people can't afford to move out. All those resources, they went to your tower, didn't they?
Yes, they did. The greater good always requires sacrifice. In some ways, I had to become like my grandfather. Your mother understood that. My father only wanted to save the rich. But your mother? This was all her plan.
This was my mom's plan?
It was. Your mother was the head of scientists in charge of designing these life pods.
My mom was a cold and ruthless woman. She never cared about anything other than her work.
She cared about you.
How do you know?
I saw it with my own eyes. A strict, ruthless, but caring mother, preparing her child for the world she knew awaited you.
I'm not going to stand here and listen to you give me a lecture about how caring my mother was.
Your mother cared about you and this city's people. If you don't believe me, go ask the doctor you work with. After all, he was working under her to design this tower.
What? The doctor knew my mom?
A lot of people knew your mom. She was one of the greatest doctors this world has ever seen. But you should ask Dr. Albright about that. He knew her far better than I ever did.
Doctor.
You and I are the same, Bianca. We were made for something greater than all of this.
What are you talking about?
Come work with us. Let's save humanity together.
If that's the case, why is that guy here?
Hey, what do you mean by that?
He's a necessary evil.
There's something off about all of this.
I'm telling the truth. I'm only trying to save humanity.
I believe you. But I don't believe whatever this is the way.
A deal's a deal, Yellow.
Ew. Dr. Adler.
She's a liability now. You promised. Give her to me. Now!
I'm sorry, Bianca. I can't let you leave. Letting you roam around freely in this city will risk the successful preservation of humanity. Think that'll work on me, miss?
Let go of me.
You're mine now.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Bianca. Even if we were friends once, I just can't risk it. We are humanity's last chance for survival. Send word to expose of Dr. Albright as well.
Yes, Mr. Yellow.
Is this an open party?